Breaking news, a shooting forces a shutdown on a busy freeway. NBC4 with the action and the takedown and backup. And could a private firefighter protect your home from a wildfire? We've got the info next at 11. Next at 11, lives stolen, families shattered.
A man who survived the Vegas shooting killed in the borderline bar tragedy.
The victim's final moments, the courage of the survivors.
And how ironic, right? That my son should be killed this way.
Plus, what we're learning about the shooter's life before the massacre.
A massive fire breaks out. Multiple evacuations just miles from the shooting. NBC4 is monitoring the up-to-the-minute events.
Next at 11.
A victim of the Times Square chaos speaks to Eyewitness News about the man accused of mowing him down.
He's mentally disabled.
Tonight at 11, we'll tell you why he says the suspect is not the only one to blame for this tragedy.
Plus, the heat wave comes to a halt, a much cooler weekend in AccuWeather.
And social media bad for your mental health? Why those posts could be damaging.
That's tonight at 11 on Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Next on the NBC4 News at 4.
The COVID crisis overwhelming a local hospital. ICU beds are filling up. Medical staff is stretched thin. We'll tell you who just arrived to help out.
I mean, if the restaurants can do it outdoors, why can't stylists?
Plus, blowouts outside. We'll show you how one hair salon's making changes to keep customers safe and in style.
And suffering in silence, we examine how systemic racism impacts mental health. We talk to a clinical social worker on how to heal from trauma.
It's all coming up next at 4.
An ECSU co-ed murdered 30 years ago. Her sister is still haunted by a chilling call right after her death.
The phone rings, I pick it up, and on the other end was a nice young man apologizing. I'm sorry, I killed the wrong Sharon Jones.
Next on News Channel 3 at 11, why it took her decades to tell police about the important clue.
Hello, New York. It's me, Jimmy, and like acid wash jeans and fanny packs, I'm coming back to Brooklyn. Join me starting October 19th here on Channel 7.
Today at 5, all those annoying robocalls drive you crazy.
I kind of yell into the phone.
And it's getting worse. Now, Eyewitness News reveals what you can do right now to block those robos and keep your sanity. What works and what doesn't. Today at 5, only on Channel 7 Eyewitness News. Today at 5, 2 men, both good drivers, but one pays 64% more for car insurance. Is your neighborhood getting price gouged?
Who wouldn't be angry?
Eyewitness News investigates, and what we found will outrage you. Today at 5 on Eyewitness News.
And coming up, a big bust. $7 million worth of dangerous fake phones taken off the streets.
They have safety concerns for people who would buy them.
Now, 4 Investigates takes you to the scene where they crack the case. And the team behind the bust, simply known as The Best. Coming up on News 4 New York.
Tonight at 11, police are looking for these guys to question them about a shooting of an elderly woman in the Bronx.
The thunderstorms move out tonight, but does the humid air move out with them?
And a dangerous ride. A tree crushes a car on the Parkway at 11.
News Channel 3 investigates. He's the man accused of killing Norfolk police officer Victor Decker. But there's no evidence. As a matter of fact, the only thing they have is
Jailhouse Live.
Is the word of jailhouse snitches enough to try a man for murder? News Channel 3 investigates next at 5.
He was supposed to be someone that I was supposed to be able to trust. He was always bribing me with candy. I remember feeling disgusted, but I was also afraid.
Danger at the door.
Well, he just kept ringing and would not stop. And she said to me that he is dangerous. He has a gun. Don't let him in the house. Call 911. It was the most frightening thing I've ever gone through in my entire life.
Next at 5.
Celebrate Puerto Rican culture with ABC 7. It's the National Puerto Rican Day Parade, live only on Channel 7. Don't miss the music, the dancing, and all of the fun. Join David Navarro and Joe Torres as we parade up Fifth Avenue today at noon. Sponsored by New York Lottery.